Hey you guys, my name's Megan. I'm going to be filming a market prep series. My markets aren't until end of May, mid-June. I have a couple coming up. I don't know what exact days they're going to be, but I figured I'm going to start early. There's a lot of things I want to do in this video. All this stuff is from past markets. I did one back in October, which went well. It was my first one. I was signed up for another one in November, but it got canceled because of the weather. So we're going to go ahead and go through all my old stuff, make an inventory list, make a list of what I would like to make, and then the plans for the upcoming month. Okay, I got my laptop right here, so if you see me looking down, I'm just updating my inventory list. The first thing that I'm going to go through, easy, there's only 3 things in here. It's my crane machine. It's one of my best sellers. I do $5 play till you win, and it's a pretty big hit. In here right now, they're just 3 little stress balls. So I would like to make more items for the crane machine and get more of a variety. But those are going to be easy last minute little things to do. Okay, now moving on to the bucket of plushies. I'm going to start with the bigger ones that I have. I don't have too many big ones. But first off, I have this squid from Coraline. He's so cute. I just made the pattern up myself, and then I painted a little pink eyeball for him. Another bigger plushie that I have is, I made it up again, is my No Face plushie. It's one of my favorite comfort movies. The next of the plushies that I'm probably not going to have at my market are these pumpkins. Again, I said I was in the October, November ones. These were perfect for fall, but we're in the middle of summer, so I'm just going to set these aside. Oh, I forgot about Moodang. Look! I found this pattern online after Moodang became popular. I don't know if she still is, but I'm definitely going to include her in my market. And have a little mushy boy. And then I have a pumpkin mushy boy. I don't know if I'm going to include him in my market or not, but we'll see. He's pretty cute. That's my other cat. His name's McChicken. This one I'm probably going to hold off. He is a ghost with a little witch hat. Not really the theme for summer. Frogs with cowboy hats. They were a big seller at my last market. Definitely will be making more. And then I have these old... Oh! I forgot about this guy. A little croissant jelly cat inspired. I'll include that one. I have these bouquets that I made for October. You can see there's a little ghost in this one. This one's Coraline themed. I don't know if I'm going to include these or not, so I'm just going to go ahead and set these aside. And then I have these cake boxes. They actually didn't sell that well at my last market, which I don't know why. I think they're so cute and they're practical. I have seen some people get those little plastic boxes that you put around them and then tie the ribbon on it. So maybe I just wasn't presenting it right. I'm definitely going to include some more of these though for my booth. And we'll see how they do. Up next is another big seller of mine, actually. It is these, they're all messy. These little plant car hangers, a little succulent one and some hanging plants. I am definitely going to make some more. I might include some flowers or strawberries on these. These are really popular, especially during the summertime. Right. Let's move on to this bag behind me. There's a lot from wintertime, so there's beanies. And then head warmers. I'm not even going to attempt to include it. I live down here in Texas where it is already 95 degrees and it's only April. My favorite things I like to make, which actually got me into crochet, are these t-shirt yarn bags. They're really simple. I sell them for about $20, $25. This color I think is going to be really popular this summer. I have a couple of these already. I'm thinking about making some with like a different material, maybe out of jeans or ribbon, but I don't know, we'll see. I'll definitely be including those. Oops, I totally forgot these are keychains. I'm not going to go over each keychain just because there's a lot of different ones. Like, there's a whale, a little football, bee, stuff like that. I'm just going to count them and then add them to my inventory list. Okay, so I just finished counting up all of my items that I can take with me to these upcoming markets, and the total number is 42, which is really good, but I still feel like we have a lot of work to do. So for my market, I don't really want to make a lot of just one item and then sell it. Like you see how a lot of people do like whales and then they sell 20 whales. I don't want to do that. I want a little bit of everything here and there. I want a variety. Plus, I don't have the best attention span. So I don't like making a lot of the same things over and over again. But what I want is for people to come into my booth, maybe eventually my shop, and it's just for the girls. A lot of girly stuff here and there. So what I want to start with is making bag charms or card charms. Just all the charms. I think those are the cutest and girliest little items that are super fun to make. So we're going to start with those. So first off, I'm going to need to get a game plan going for the card charms. The ones I already have going are the 3 plant car hanging charms. I'm not going to work on those since those are for the most part done. I just have to weave in those ends. I am going to list off some other ones that I find super cute. A really easy one that I feel like I can do that will sell easy are those Lily of the Valleys. I can make them different colors, and I heard that they're really quick to make up. I also have this card charm that I made just based off a Pinterest picture. I'll put it up here. I'm not following a particular pattern, but I think they are really cute. And I have those little ducks just laying around. I'm not doing anything with them, so might as well make those. For now, that's all I can think of are the hanging plants, the Lily of the Valleys, and then those little duck pond card charms. So we're going to go ahead and start with those. If I think of anything else, I will include those later in the video. So I figured that 3 Lily of the Valleys are going to be good enough. Maybe I'll make more. But to start out with, I got my 3 colors. I'm going to be doing this off-white, this light pink yarn, and then this kind of lilac purple. I think these are going to be super cute. Guys, so it's actually the next day. Last night I was working on the crochet Lily of the Valleys. I actually finished them. Here they are. Obviously I have to still weave in the ends, but we'll save that for later. But they're so cute. I love the colors that I chose, and I love the fact that these little leaves, you can move them. Can't really see. You can move them up and down. There we go. You can move them up and down. I love that part about the leaves, so it'll fit perfectly on a rear view mirror or just anywhere decoration on your bag. I actually started working on the next car hanger. It's that little ducky pond that I showed you guys earlier. Let me show you what I have so far. It's my own pattern that I made up, again, based off that Pinterest picture. But I just have the little water and then the pond on the outside. And then my favorite part is I'm going to start decorating, putting the flowers on. Gonna go ahead and pick my colors out, start gluing. I forgot to mention, but you guys can probably see just by looking around, I am in a hotel. I went with my boyfriend. He has a trade show, so I don't have my hot glue gun. So I'm literally using this little press-on nail glue, and we'll see how that goes. So that part's done. I have total 9 card charms, 3 of the hanging plants, 3 of the Lily of the Valleys, and now 3 of those little ducky ponds. I'm hoping that's enough. If I have more time before the markets, I will definitely make more. The next category that I'm going to make, which I'm really excited for, is the bag charms. For the bag charms, I've been seeing them all over. They can either be little animals, little pastries, or just little shapes, but I bought some beads that I can make keychains on. I can make some keychains out of some of this stuff. Where is it? So I just bought a mixed bag of some cute girly stuff, so let's see what I can make. It's a really pretty day, so I think I'm going to pack some stuff, put it all in my bag, and I'm going to go crochet outside. Let's go. Guys, it's been a couple days since I have talked to you guys. So far, I have all these bag charms. For the bag charms, I have 2 little chicks, 2 little bunnies, which took way too freaking long, and then these 2 jellyfish, which I think are absolutely beautiful. I'm so excited for these. I am going to be adding the charms to them. For the charms and all the beads that I got, it's off Amazon. I can link it in my description if y'all are curious. And then I have the little silver things to start adding them. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish up these charms and we'll get on to the next thing. Okay, the charms are officially done. This one's probably my favorite with the pink and green. But you can see I did the bunnies. I tried adding blush on that one. I think it turned out to be a fail, but we're not going to talk about that. For the jellyfish, there's already a lot dangling down, so I just added just 1 string and then 1 more up here, so it's more subtle. And I think these are super cute, and I'm so excited that they're done, because now I'm going to move on to plushies. We are finally done. Really excited to move on to plushies. There's lots of different categories I want to do for plushies. Like, I want to make a bin of smaller ones. For my next video, I think I would like to make a whole Jellycat inspired plushie section, and then I would like to make bigger ones, just a variety. But for now, what I think I'm going to do, just to quickly knock it out, is do some smaller plushies, like about this size. This is from my last market, little mushy boy. It's about the size of my hand. I have a couple others, like this whale and then this octopus. They're all about the same size. What I've been seeing people do online is they have actually a bin of like $5 items, $10 items, anywhere in between. And instead of just setting up the plushies on a shelf, they put it all in the bin. And I heard that it does pretty well, so I'm going to try it this market. Hopefully it's not a fail and I lose out on sales, but we'll take it as a learning experience. But it's basically a bin that I'd like to put these same size items. I'm going to make them all $10. It's going to be a $10 bin, so that way people can interact and dig through the items and then find one. They'll hopefully be more likely to buy it if they feel like they found something that was like at the bottom of a bin. I don't know, but we're gonna go ahead and try it. I don't know what all I'm gonna make. I'm gonna go see what color yarn I have, and I'm gonna come back and start making some little $10 makes. So y'all can probably guess based off the color, I also have black, and what's a really easy make at markets that sells pretty well? Yeah, it's the bumblebee. I'm gonna make a bee, but I don't wanna make just a simple, sorry, it's all tangled. I don't want to make just the simple bee. I saw a free tutorial on YouTube. It's a little sitting bee. I think that's just a little bit different than the regular normal bee. So I'm going to go ahead and make that. Are the finished bees. Aren't they so cute? They just sit right there. So those are done. I'm gonna make the next 2 little plushies. back from my workout class, so excuse how I look. I am in my PJs ready for bed, but I just wanted to show you what I made. So starting off, we have the 3 leftover plushies from my last market. We got the 2 frogs that I made. My personal favorite, which are these sitting bees. They're so cute. A random bunny. I'm trying to get rid of this purple yarn, so I just made a little bunny. I made a cat inspired by one of my twin sisters' little cat. Her name's Boo. So this is a cat Boo I'm gonna sell. And then a really random one, but it was really quick for the size. I made a white snake. So all these are gonna go into my $10 little makes. I made 10, so that means I have about $100 worth of inventory just here. I still need to find a box or a cute little bin to put them in, but I'm really happy with how this is looking so far. I still have so much left for market prep, but I think I'm going to go ahead and end part 1 here. We did a lot. We went through inventory. I made up a list of what I wanted to make, a little plan. We did the card charms, bag charms, started on some keychains, and then I just finished 10 of those mini plushies. I'm going to make this into a probably a 3-part series. The next one I think I'm going to be making the bigger plushies, and the third one will be just miscellaneous items finishing up, and then the actual market vlog. If you guys have watched this far, thank you so much. It's one of my first vlogs. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below if there's anything else that you would like to see me make, or if you have any tips or tricks for me starting out. Until then, bye.